Adam from 8703 here. I'd like to discuss the Zika virus and its association with the Olympic Games that are coming up in the next coming days. On February 15th, Bill Gates released genetically mutated mosquitoes. Now, the Zika virus, transferred via mosquito bites, is rampant in Brazil, especially in Rio de Janiero, the place where the Olympics 2016 are being hosted not too long from now. Is this a plot of the government to control overpopulation, or is this just my inner conspiracy theorist coming out? I don't really know. What is the reason as to why Bill Gates released these mosquitoes? He and a group of scientists created these mosquitoes to combat malaria by making them resistant to malaria. As a result, they cannot spread it to humans. If they do infect them, it often leads to death. I think that he might have done this but added like an ingredient or something to the concoction, the Zika virus. The infection, often known as plain Zika, the Zika fever, or the Zika virus disease, often causes no or only mild symptoms, akin to the very mild form of dengue fever. People used paracetamol to combat the symptoms, but as of 2016 the illness cannot be preventable by any forms of medications or vaccines. The big scare of the Zika virus is not the fever it inflicts upon the infected, it's the impact it has on a fetus. The disease itself is transmittable between a pregnant woman and her fetus, thus resulting in microcephaly in the fetus, which is basically a medical condition in which the brain does not develop properly and a smaller than normal head. People afflicted by this disease often has an intellectual disability of some sorts, poor speech, poor motor function, seizures, and dwarfism. Babies born with the condition sometimes die in infancy, or of seizures and other complications later in life. And now, here's the spooky part of this old debacle. On Sunday evening, a robot was sent to the Maracana Stadium in this place to detect a suspicious toolbox laying in the field. An explosion was soon heard after the robot went in. No injuries were reported though of the explosion. Why did someone plant a bomb in the stadium before the event? I'm clueless as to why they did that. Is this a test? Or was it perhaps filled with the Zika virus itself? If the Zika virus runs rampant in the Olympic Games, which it will, probably, if it actually is there, then that means that it will spread across the globe. It will become a super pandemic of sorts. I think that someone is trying to keep overpopulation from happening in an extremely inhumane way. I personally think that either the government, Bill Gates, or some other order, perhaps the Bilderberg, like the New World Order or something, might have done this. What are your thoughts? Leave your comments below. And as always, thanks for watching.